I put a hole through you and your crew. When you see me and my niggas that bet the move, please don't make me show and prove. Oh, you know what to do. When you see that Cadillac coming through on them blades with them Carolina blades, bitch, get out the way. Stepping out with my ice on me and my killers trifling. You can end up with your life gone if you don't get out the way. I'm in the club out, drunk as fuck, throw in my setup. If another nigga push me better, get out the way. When you see me going to that trunk, ready to grind that pump, make that shit dump, pump, get out the way.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Do not forget, Stewies and Stewettes, next week I got a huge announcement. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of huge announcements, but one in particular. So make sure you stay tuned. Tell your friends, tell your folks, tell your people. And make sure and tune into the WSME network next week where we have a huge announcement. All right. We're giving out Ball Penis Awards. At the end of the day, go on the Stewart Media and Entertainment's Facebook chat group and cast your vote. Conor McGregor, the Orange Dude, Sammy Sosa, Lonzo Ball, Joe Montana, or that ninja. We'll do that a little bit later. Shouts out to everybody that had shows yesterday. We had a fantastic day on WSME. Shouts out to my man Microwave, Cooking with the Microwave, Patty Cake, Microwave, John Fisher. Great show. Jeff Fox came on a little bit later. He's giddy just like me about Lonzo Ball. That's actually the word he used. That's actually the word that John used or Jeff used was giddy. And then last night, late night, man, great stuff. And you can go back and listen to all of these shows on podcasts immediately following my show today. So we don't have any shows scheduled for today, but if you at your desk and you want some good urban entertainment programming from WSME, go back and listen to Jeff's show from yesterday or Microwave show from yesterday, or my man Kesey, who had a show last night. He talked to this dude, Joe C., a Black Mama Entertainment, about weed. A lot of weed and marijuana conversation. So check out all the great programming on WSME. All right, so let me jump in the chat on Spreaker.com from Sluggo, X-Squad. He says, wearing another brand is not the route to get the big players back at the table. Balling in your own brand and moving units is the only thing that will do that. Once again, I am 100% in favor. I am 100% in favor of Lonzo Ball and LeVar Ball's original plan to try to push this their own brand. But I'm telling you, it's hard to get a new company off the ground. And then when you have the ability to make a lot of money off the top, it's very enticing. It's very enticing. And as much as you want to be independent, man, maybe in the deal, maybe in the negotiations, they can get a bigger ownership. You remember when Tiger Woods got his own brand with Nike, the Tiger Woods brand? Remember when he got that? Like, he negotiated where at some point, or even before some point long term, but even short term, like he would wear Nike gear with the Tiger Woods emblem like on the side or whatever, or he'd wear Tiger Woods gear, at certain tournaments with just his brand logo. So maybe they get to the table and they negotiate something real sweet where they really can still promote their own brand. And long term, maybe they can break away. Maybe they don't do a long of a term deal. I think when they did Michael Jordan's deal, and don't quote me on this, but when they did Michael Jordan's deal, it was like for life. Like it was something crazy. Like he can't ever get away from Nike in some terms. Maybe they set a date when the deal is going to be, over and done with. Maybe they wear Nike and they marriage Nike and Big Baller for 10 years. And then after that, they'll have all of the brand awareness about Big Baller and then they can do their own thing. I don't know. From, who do we have here? You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Andre Elam, Chief, I was at Cigars last night. Where will you be at Infinity Lounge? Where's Infinity Lounge? I keep hearing people talk about that. Where's Infinity Lounge here in ATL? From Ducking and Dodging, NBA people don't even get hyped on Summer League, only casuals. That's a lie. NBA Summer League this year is drawing numbers like regular season games, like playoff games. I've read stories about that. The Summer League has been catapulted this year to an incredibly big degree. A lot of y'all are straight football fans. Y'all don't want to talk basketball, but this is basketball season, and it is what it is. And I told you part of the reason why the NBA is such a big conversation, because ESPN has to try to make back and recoup some of this damn money in this new 9-year, $24 billion deal. So they are pushing it. They are, stuffing it down our throats, but it is what it is. I love the NBA. The NBA is fantastic. I just came up with that. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. From Sin, he says, companies that make Nike, Reebok, etc. aren't making Big Baller brand, so the quality is not the same. He's testing other shoes to make changes to the Big Baller brand. Might be. There might be a reason on why they're doing this and wearing other companies' brands or whatever. From Andre Elam, Chief, it's okay. Beside Infinity Lounge, somebody just opened up a boutique over there, too. Hey, shoot me an email at doug@thedugstewartshow.com and tell me more about this Infinity Lounge, Andre Elam. From Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey, the New York Knicks fan. He says, hey, I'm on the list with 2 guests. You can come if you want. These guys talking about a party or something? From Redland Kirk, Doug sounds like the Trump administration. The way he keeps making excuses for why Lonzo not wearing his O2s. Laugh out loud. I don't appreciate you comparing me anything to do with the Orange Dude, but that's fine. That might be. From that boy Chucky, Zone 3's fine. It's just a quick holler before me and the Mr. Board, the plane, Vegas, baby, Vegas, yeah. Y'all be easy on them streets and I'm gone. Oh, boy, that boy Chucky. Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. I mentioned this before. That's the top 1 or 2 benefits from not working for one of these radio stations that I miss. I miss a lot of things, but it's okay. I actually think that we're doing some big things over here. The one thing I miss is going to Las Vegas on somebody else's dime. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of miss that. From Cornelius, no, there's no kind about it. I do miss that. From Cornelius Small, he says, Big Baller brand reminds me of a Better Business Bureau. No company likes to see those letters together. Better Business Bureau. That's true. And that's branding. That might be an issue long term. You're right. That's a good point. I didn't even think about it like that. From Miss Mocabella, important announcement next week. That's right. There is a huge announcement next week. From Chief Rocker Jersey, Vern, go back and listen to my show from Wednesday evening on the Drive-Thru Show. Yes. So Vern from Jersey, the number 1 Chief Rocker, Vern from Jersey, even though he's a New York Knicks fan, he's okay. So you can go back to listen to Vern's show. You can go back and listen to all of the great shows on WSME. From, let's see, Sandman. I'm a basketball junkie, and I watch Summer League every year. I love it. I do, too. I've watched it off and on for the last couple of years. And, the NBA's got their own channel as well, so they used to air a lot of those games on the NBA channel. And once again, reflecting back to this whole big deal that ESPN and TNT have with the league now, is I believe all the games are on ESPN. Like I don't even think I have the NBA channel. I haven't even paid attention because I'm streaming now. But Yeah. It's really been amped up this year, one, because they've got a lot of exciting young players that people are very interested in. De'Aaron Fox, who played last night. As a matter of fact, I need to mention them. De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings Summer League squad took on the Dallas Mavericks Summer League squad. De'Aaron Fox hurt his ankle, second time. That's something you might want to keep your eye on. But I think he's going to be a baller. A little slight dude, though, but I think he's going to be a baller. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Allen Iverson. And then the kid, Dennis Smith Jr., I think a lot of teams going to be mad they passed on him. You know, he kind of reminds me of, man, he's a scoring point guard. But he had 25 points last night for Dallas. He's been balling the entire summer league. Kid out of North Carolina State. He's dropped a little bit in the draft. I think he didn't get drafted till number 10. But you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Baron Davis, and I may have already used that comparison, man, where he's a scoring point guard, strong, physical, will dunk on your ass, and just a complete skill set. It is summer league. But the New York Knicks passed on. Remember this, for you Knicks fans out there. Y'all took that kid from France like 1 or 2 picks before you could have taken Dennis Smith Jr. That might come back to bite y'all ass. I'm serious. Speaking of which, Luke's next eye says in the chat on Spreaker.com, look out for Dennis Smith Jr. My Mavs got a steal in the draft. Yeah, it looks that way. And everybody knew he could play. There was some type of question about something that he had did at North Carolina State or something about his character, something real, minuscule, something very small that really didn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. But, like, his stock fell a little bit. And we might look back at this thing, 15 years from now and be like, the Knicks passed on Dennis Smith Jr. to take some young kid out of France. Might be the other way around. Maybe this kid from France turns out to be Tony Parker. I don't know. But thus far, I really like what I've seen out of this Dennis Smith Jr. kid. Yeah. All right, when we get back from the break, man, Paul George talks. After being dealt to the Oklahoma City Thunder, we'll get into that. And speaking of the Knicks, looks like Carmelo ain't going nowhere, at least for the time being. Up next on the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
On this stage, these two sisters have a sound that is hypnotic. It's the best word I can use to describe it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Slick and Rose, y'all.
Wish I might have these dreams that I wish tonight. Don't blame me for my appetite. Just fill me with the gifts of life. Tell me who you be. Baby, can you take me? I will take your hand to the milk and honey land. Tell me who you be. Baby, can you take me? I will take your hand to the milk and honey land. La dee da, la